Hello, welcome to my channel. Claudemir here again. Let's talk today about axis motion detection. So how can you enable motion detection on axis cameras? It's pretty simple. As you can see, I have my web browser with my axis camera. This is the Axis P1365 Mark II, but works as well for other cameras, all right? So just come on settings and you need to look for this tab for apps. So basically, Axis has different apps that works on the camera for analytics, for motion detection, for example. As you can see, there's a red dot and the motion detection is not working at first. When you install the camera for the first time, this comes disabled. So you just need to click here and click to enable. So you start motion detection. As you can see, the app is adjusting, starting, and then you're gonna have motion detection working. It's running now, so if the app is running, motion detection is working. Click on open, so you can adjust the motion detection. You can also test it. As you can see, I have the camera and visual confirmation is checked here. So when I move my hands in front of the camera, I can see the confirmation. You see green screen, green squares, red, indicating the motion detection. So it's basically working. And you can also test the alarm here. If you have your camera recording or doing something else, you can test alarms directly here. And you can also adjust areas. Let's say, for example, you want to include or exclude areas, just need to play with these things here. For example, you just include this part of the screen for motion detection. You put the square here. It's not a square, right? You can do whatever you want here. It's not just a square. And you can also have exclude areas. Let's say on this box, for example, I don't want to see motion detection here. I can just reshape it. And here we go. That's an exclude area. Motion detection here just ignores it. Okay. You can also work with short-lived objects. 1 second, for example. That means if you move in front of the camera pretty fast, like 1 second, like just moving something in front of the camera like this, right? The camera is going to ignore this. Let's say you have a bird flying close to the camera. The bird passes through the camera pretty fast like this. You barely see it. So that's good. The camera is going to ignore that. And you can also click here and set up small objects, the minimum size and the maximum size you can have for detection. Pretty good one as well. And swaying objects. Here you can configure the distance of swaying object. Let's say, for example, this is a perfect example. I have a flag. Let's say the flag's in the wind, and then there's some movement from the flag. Just ignore this movement. You can come here and you can set up the flag, and the movement here is a constant movement you need to ignore because it's not a motion detection. You don't want it is motion detection, right? But you don't want it to have false alarms from this flag. For example, you can use it. It also works for trees and things like that. So it's pretty good. You just need to come here and start playing with this object. Include area, exclude areas, short-lived object, small objects, and swaying objects. It works pretty well, okay? So now you know how to set up motion detection for Axis cameras. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up and your comments. I see you in the next one.